Val.
All right, welcome to the NorCal Sports Network. It's playoff time, and this is what you're missing, San Francisco Giants.
Thanks, Val.
Whoa! Whoa! Bring on the Braves! Ooh. Man, oh man, is that exciting? Or
You need to bring up that tweet. Did you hear how loud it picked up that crowd? That one didn't do it justice. It was loud.
That was from the broadcast without the broadcasters.
Hold on 1 second. Let me see if I can find.
That was awesome. That was awesome. Yes,
it's going to be a lot of good. There's going to be a lot of good series coming up in the DS.
Yes, Justin, I did get Larry. I get it. I saw it. I'm not a season ticket holder of this crap outfit anymore. Won't be until there's major changes. What a joke, as Lou Marston said. It was truly a joke of a letter. Unbelievable. Talking about this weekend and all the positives and the blah, blah, blah. And, you know.
It could be worse. We could have DePito. Oh, my God. Did you hear what he said?
What did DePito say?
All right, hold on.
Jerry DePito?
Jerry DePito says he operates with a 10-year plan to win 50.
To win what? You cut out.
Oh, can you hear me now?
Now we can. What?
Jerry DePito says he operates with a 10-year plan to win 54% of the time. His quote is, we're actually doing the fan base a favor and asking for their patience to win the World Series while we continue to build a sustainably good roster.
I'd rather have that.
To win, you want someone to come out and say, hey, we want to win 54% of the games. You don't want to go out there and try to win every time.
A 540 ball should get you into the playoffs.
I don't know, man. It sounds like there's a lot of blowback coming back from him, like from Seattle fans.
Well, if you took 162, that's 87 to 88 wins a year.
That's not. Don't you go and say, hey, we try to go win the World Series every year. You don't come out and say, I try to win 54% of the games.
I'd rather.
You see what I'm saying?
Yeah, I get you, but at least he's being realistic and honest and telling. I mean, I think he should have said 55 at least.
How about we want to come out and win the World Series every year? I mean, that should be ultimately.
Of course,
right?
but you're also asking for patience when you know you're not there yet. Like for Farhan said, we're going to win the World Series. What does that mean? Look at your
Good point.
roster.
Yep.
It makes no sense you want to win the World Series. You did nothing to make it a World Series contender. So in the aspect of, 55% is 89 wins. That'll get you in the playoffs 9 out of 10 seasons.
See, that's kind of where I get, because just like how Farhan said, hey, we just want to get into the playoffs.
Well, he probably should have said, hey, our goal is to win the World Series every year. But I want to be realistic with you fans. We're not there. We're building, and we'll get there.
But a 10-year plan? A 10-year plan? That seems a little bit exaggerated, don't you think?
Well, look at Houston. Baltimore.
I don't think it took them 10 years. Did it?
No,
look at what happened to Baltimore. They did it in 2. They lost 100 games.
No. They were Baltimore was losing.
Well, I'm just saying they lost 200. They lost 100 games 2 years ago.
Yeah, but when you say 10-year plan, he's not saying I want a 10-year plan to win the World Series. He's saying he wants to be good for 10 years. He wants to be competitive for 10 years. And I think the Giants should have taken that approach this past year and sold off and told the fans, look, we're not ready to win a World Series with the roster we have. We thought we were, but we realize now we're short and we don't have the horses to do that. We're making changes to get younger and we're going to build this thing. It may take a year or two, but we want something sustainable that's going to be a playoff team for the next 10 years. Dodgers are on an 11-year plan right now, 11 for 11. Who wouldn't want that?
Good point.
Geez, if you gave me 11 out of 11, I'll take the fact. I'd take the odds that you win 1 or 2 World Series. If you make it 10 straight years and you got to go through 2 or 3 series to get to the World Series and then win at least 3 to win it, that's not easy to do.
No.
What the Giants did 3 out of the last 3 in 5 years, 60% of the time was unheard of. The last time it was done, the Yankees did it 3 years in a row from 98 to 2000. But how many of the Yankees won since then? 1?
Yeah.
They won in what, 09? They beat Miami? Was it 08 or 09?
I can't remember.
Somebody knows out there. But that's the last time the Yankees won a World Series, right? Am I wrong?
2009, or was it 8? I can't remember.
Yeah, 2009, I'm pretty sure. That was the last time they won.
And that's the only one they won besides 2000, right? In this century?
Pretty sure, yeah.
They lost in 01. Who won it in 03? Was that the year Miami won it? Florida.
That's the year the Florida. Yep, that's the year
they beat
Miami
the Yankees, right? They beat the Yankees.
I think so.
And then 04 was the Red Sox.
Right.
05
was the White Sox, right?
Yeah. 06 was wasn't Houston in it against from the National League against
who was that?
Or was
I can't remember.
Or was that the White Sox Houston? Was it White Sox Houston?
Was that? I can't remember on that one.
06. Come on, Dan. Where was 06? I may have to cheat now. I hate cheating. Got to look that up.
06.
06 was the Cardinals. Necron.
Yeah. Right. 06, the Cardinals beat. I don't remember who they beat.
Detroit.
07 was the Red Sox.
08
was
Philly? No, Philly was 2009, right? Yeah, Philly was 2009, wasn't it? Are you sure Yankees wasn't 2008?
Yeah, Phillies was 2008. Oh, wait, no. Phillies was 2008.
Was it? Okay.
And then they lost in 09, right? In the World Series.
Mm-hmm.
And then
and now, of course, 2010, we know that is.
Yeah. So, the Yankees won once. So, hold on here. Let me. I sent you the link, Bora, right?
You sent me the link. I was like, I don't know why he sent me the link.
You sent me the link too.
Did I not send it to Los? Maybe I sent. What the heck did I? He's asking for it. I must have sent it. Who did I send it to? Oh, I hit the wrong. Why did I?
Hey, real quick. Hey, Nick. It looks like they're destacking. Don't know what that's all about. I guess we'll find out. Had to sneak that in there. Eddie, who won in 2010, Dan?
Yeah, that was the Giants, right? Of course. Hold on here. Let me get this. Got it.
Oh, Spencer, speaking of 2003, today is the 20th anniversary of snow getting thrown out at home plate to end the NLDS.
All right. Somehow I got that thing totally wrong. Sent the wrong.
I'm pretty sure. Hold up, Nick. I'll find it in a minute.
Trock, we got Google. We found it. What are you looking for?
Oh no, it's space stuff.
And we bring in Los, who just got wrapped up talking Niner football.
What's up, boys?
What's up, Los?
Welcome. I sent you the link, but I sent it to Romo for some reason. He doesn't even need the link. I just messed it up.
I sent it twice to him.
Or once to him. I sent it to him. I was sending it to you and Bora, but I don't know how that happened. But anyway.
It was kind of cool to just talk football for an hour and 20 minutes. It went well. We had a good chat.
Yeah, we got to get into some football here too. Let's go on to the games. We just covered, we saw a Philly highlight, which was awesome. That grand slam by Bryson Stott. The Phillies fans are radical, just unbelievable. Giants fans are missing out on this because of Farhan.
Arizona advances. May need to go to a game, Danny.
Yeah, we are. We're gonna go, baby. We got to get down there and get some tickets and go root for the D-backs against those scoundrel Dodgers, right?
They could pull it off.
Hey, they could.
That's going to be a rowdy crowd. I'm not wearing no Giants gear.
No way. I'll get me some D-backs gear. Let me show you what the schedule holds, and let's talk about that right now with the series, because it's really weird how the series is lining up. Okay, so we look at Saturday's schedule. Can you guys see that?
Yep. Mm-hmm.
Okay, so we got 2 games. We got we got 4 games. I'm sorry. We got the 4 games, but look at Arizona, LA, and then look at the National League. The next day, there's no game on Sunday. So what that means is Arizona wrapped this up in 2 games, which was great for them because now
didn't have to pitch Kelly.
They can pitch Kelly Saturday night, and because Sunday's an off day, Zach Gallen can come back and pitch game 2 on 4 days rest.
Yep.
Now, let's go to Monday. They don't play Sunday. They play Monday. Look at Tuesday. Another day off. It's crazy. So now you got game 3 on Wednesday in Arizona, game 4 in Arizona, and game 5, if necessary, would be on, I believe it'll be Saturday. I'm double checking. Yes, Saturday. So what that means is Gallen can pitch on Monday, game 2, and now you have him fully rested for game 5. You got Kelly that can pitch 2 games, and Gallen that can pitch 2 games, and probably game 3 would be Brandon Pfaadt, their rookie pitcher who's picking up. So I think you're right, Bora. I think because of the schedule, the Diamondbacks can throw their 2 guys in 4 of the 5 games, and they can go Kelly in game 1 and game 4, and Gallen in 2 and 5. It's only game 3. Do they not have a horse, one of their horses? Where the Dodgers, they have Kershaw, right? Is their only real pitcher. So he'll go game 1, and he'll probably, that's on Thursday, on Saturday. So he'll probably go Saturday, and he will probably go the following Thursday. So they won't have Kershaw for game 5 if it goes 5. So if Arizona can get up 2-1, they got a real shot.
Diamondbacks are a sleeper. I think they're really good. And they're a sleeper team. They're a dark horse team to really upset some teams. I think I might take a bet that on them winning the division next year, because they got loads of young talent on their roster right now. They got a ton of young talent coming through their minor league system. And if they can just supplement that with a couple veteran pitchers, they could be pretty good. Like if they go out and get Jordan Montgomery and Josh Hader, that's a pretty good deal right there.
Montgomery's been
or
lights
Sonny
out
Gray
for the Rangers.
Or
Speaking of Rangers,
they find
Max
out
Scherzer,
a way to get Snell.
Yeah. Max Scherzer pitched bullpen session, let it air out today. That muscle, and he was caught twice yelling, "Finally!" So maybe
he might be in there.
He made available on this next series coming up.
That's going to be a damn good series. That Texas and Baltimore. Oh my gosh, that one's going to be exciting. I can't wait to watch that one.
Yeah, I think Texas experience. I mean, you got Seager, Simeon.
If Scherzer comes back, Scherzer.
Well, you got some vets there.
Would Scherzer come back? I thought he's done for the year.
Evaldi, he's pitching right now. He's letting it air out in the bullpen.
Evaldi had a hell of a game, huh? Holy crap. He reminded me of Evaldi when he was pitching for Boston in the World Series.
Oh, yeah. Back in, what was that? 17,
18,
18,
I think, right?
18.
Or 18, yeah.
Yeah. Yeah, no, he looked really, really good.
He looked
today.
really good.
Speaking of
the kid Evan Carter you were talking about, he's
one of the guys
I wanted the Giants to trade for him.
I did. Did you too, or did?
Yeah, I love him.
I remember at the trade deadline, I threw out the deal. I said, "Go trade." I would have traded. Now this is me. I would have first tried to go, Cobb and because they wanted pitching, and maybe I would have done a Cobb and a
relief pitcher and Ramos,
or a Wisenhunt even, and a Cobb. And I would have got the hitter that's controllable in my ballpark. I'd have him under control for 7-8 years.
Yep.
And I'd sign him after, I do the long-term deal. That's what I wanted the Giants to do, is get all these hitters that could rake the, because hitting plays in any park if you can hit. And but hey, speaking of the well, I want to come back to this. Let's wrap through the games. We discussed the first game, Texas. The next game was Minnesota and Toronto. Minnesota, Carlos Correa has a wonderful game. Did you see the pickoff play?
Awesome! Oh my gosh.
They nailed him.
Guerrero.
Oh, did you see Alex Rodriguez's analysis of that?
About the hat, how he used how Sonny Gray tipped off Correa by going to his hat.
Yeah,
we used to have we used to put plays on guys where we would work that, but that's such a timing play. I mean, I even thought that the throw was, he could have thrown it a little bit earlier.
Yeah, we had that with the instead of the hat, you would take off your glove.
Oh, yeah. It's always a certain tip. And then sometimes you'd have the second baseman take a step over and like he's covered, and then he runs back to his position, and then boom, the shortstop comes from behind, or vice versa. All kinds of fun plays in baseball. I love baseball. You know what I loved about baseball? I loved practice. I loved baseball practice because
infield, outfield,
either or, whatever I was playing. I just loved the game situations, and then you coach it up there. All right, second and third, less than 2 out. And then everybody like
thinking man's game for sure.
It really is, and
situational baseball. Miss it.
Yeah, I missed it. I miss it tremendously. I just remember just making dives after balls and, always thinking it's like, okay, every pitch, if ball comes to me, what am I going to do? What am I doing? It's not like basketball. Ball comes to me. It was like, here it comes, it's like, you don't know what you're going to do. You're either going to shoot it or if you're going to dribble or pass, but you better have a doggone idea what you're doing. And another thing I'm noticing that really bothers me, I shouldn't say bothers me, but hey, Senior, is Senior in here?
Yeah, he's in here. Hey, Will Martinez, you ever seen Napoleon Dynamite, Dan?
Why have I seen that? Gosh, I think I have.
He says you remind him of Uncle Rico when he reminisces about his high school playing days when he was a quarterback.
Yeah. Well, once you're a player, always a player. You just can't do it anymore. But where is our buddy Charlie?
I love it when you threw that steak.
Hey, where's our buddy Charlie? I don't see it. Which one's this? That's not it. Which one's this? That's when I was doing the note on the 49ers.
You see Napoleon, right, Los?
What's that? Napoleon Dynamite?
Dynamite?
Yeah, of course.
You see them mountains?
There we go!
That's not the one I'm looking for. We had him on defense. Anyway, I don't know where the clip went. I was going to tell you, Senior, your son was playing third base. And I'm just going to point out, I know you as a dad probably already did this, but when the pitch was being thrown, he was standing straight up. So get in that fielder's position, get that glove, get those knees bent, and get the glove down, fielding. That way you can go either way, right, left. You're ready. You're not standing flat-footed. This just something I noticed, but you probably already noticed it too. So,
hey, MF, real quick shout out to MF. Thanks for coming over and supporting us over at Ballers, and now he's back over here. Right on. Appreciate it.
You know what's interesting with that Twins game is the Blue Jays sort of went all out. I saw that they took out Barrios through like the fourth inning or something. He wasn't doing bad. But there was some tweet that I saw that it was saying how disappointing it was just to see the manager not being able to do anything, almost as if it was a shot to analytics, sort of like situational pitching and plugging in pitchers. But I mean, I just thought it was really interesting to see these other teams using analytics and losing, and sort of like regretting the move being backfired. It's like Farhan discussed in his presser that a lot of these teams are using analytics in the playoffs and everything. And here's an example that backfired. I mean, sometimes you just got to let your players play. and you just gotta ride with
Farhan
it.
will never get off analytics. He just doesn't know anything but analytics. He doesn't know.
Where's Bochy's analytics at?
Boach
Between
has
his
got it in
ears.
his head.
Exactly.
Yeah,
Between
Boach
his
has got it
ears.
in his big 8.25 between his 8.25.
Oh, you
Yeah.
guys, if you want to get a good breakdown of that Blue Jays debacle, go watch Jim Riley on Ball Cap Sports. He went off on the Blue Jays today. What? That's his team.
Oh, that's his team.
So
yeah.
he was dropping F-bombs everywhere. He was pissed. He was pissed.
Yeah, that's you wonder if both Brandons are going to retire. Belt and Crawford this year.
Belt had a bad 2 games.
Well, how many teams got swept in the 2-game series?
All four.
All of them. I mean, that's so interesting. That's sort of.
It is.
I mean, that's an argument for or against the 6th seed, right? Because I mean,
not really.
You don't think so?
No, 3rd seed, man. If you can't, your 3rd seed. Minnesota had a less record as the 3rd seed than the 6th seed.
That's true.
And the 6th seed was Arizona, right? But they were, So here's the interesting thing. Here's what gets interesting is if Arizona beats LA and Philly, let's say 2 of the 4 teams knock off the 1 and 2 in this 5-game series. Let's say, Atlanta gets knocked out by Philly or Baltimore gets knocked off. Do you really want to give your number 1 and 2 seed 5 full days off? Baseball's, you don't want more than 2 days off in baseball.
Right.
I mean, like right now, the momentum, Arizona's, all these teams are going to play Saturday against teams that haven't played since Sunday.
Exactly.
And they just played today, Wednesday. I mean, they're getting Thursday and Friday off, which is ideal at this time of year. Perfect. You get 2 days off, but you take more than 3 days off in baseball. It can be kind of rough. I mean, All-Star break, teams come back and they're okay and stuff. And I know you get Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, but a full week, Sunday, last game, all the way till Saturday. And then like in the Dodgers situation, they're going to play Saturday and then they're going to play Monday and then they're going to play Wednesday. They're vulnerable right now, I think. I really do.
Yeah, they are. I think they are too.
I could kind of see Arizona upsetting the Dodgers, much like San Diego did last year. Just
exactly.
Just kind of rolling with momentum. Like they're not going to be the favorite, but they've been playing. They got nothing to lose.
The pressure's on the Dodgers.
Yeah, the Dodgers are not all that with their pitching. I would not be shocked at all if Arizona wins.
Would you say Twins over the Astros is an upset?
A slight one, yeah.
I think I could see that one happen. See, the Dodgers seem to smack around the D-backs.
They do. But you know how many times
they smacked the Padres around in the regular season?
Exactly. I've seen that story so many times. One team beats up somebody in the regular season and the playoffs happen. So we'll see.
I would like to see the Twins. I would like to see the Twins go to the CS.
I think it's going to be Astros, Rangers. I just think the Astros are such a good playoff team. Every year you're like, they're not going to be in contention. They're not going to be good. And every year they make the playoffs, and every year they're in the championship or World Series. It's just some teams have that coaching and those players with that mindset of we're going to do this. We're going to do this in the playoffs. When they get into postseason, when they get into to October, their mindset just changes. And did you guys see the Twins fan base chanting "We want Houston"?
Yeah, I heard that. Yeah,
that reminded me of the Cowboys fans taunting "We want the Niners" last year in Tampa Bay.
So
that's just adding fuel to the fire.
I think the Braves are just a cut above. Phillies are, exciting, but they're going to go first 2 into Atlanta. They'll be lucky if they get one there. I think it's a 4-2. No, it's a 5-game series. I think it's a 3-1 series win for the Braves.
Yeah, the Braves are just
The Braves are too good.
too good.
But I could see the D-backs beating the Dodgers, and I could see what I'm looking for. What I want to see is I want Texas to play Houston and Texas to get back at get a chance to, they were in first place 160 days this year, and on the last day of the season, they ended. And Texas had their number this year. I mean, Houston won 9 of 13, pretty much blitzed the Rangers and beat them badly.
All Texas series, yeah, that would be pretty entertaining.
Although
I think Baltimore is gonna
make some noise.
Baltimore is gonna be tough, but you've got the experience of Bochy going against the inexperience. The playoffs, different animal.
It is.
People tense
Anything
up.
can happen.
That bat gets a little bit, holding it heavier. And
Texas, though, man, God, aren't they just killing the ball? Man,
when they're a patient team.
They are.
And they put the ball in play.
Yes, they do. They make the defense work.
They spent a lot of money on their players.
Yep.
Between Simeon and Seager, they dropped $500 million for those guys. So
yep.
Hey, Hendricks, I might do that. I might put my money there.
You're gonna have to give us odds because the Dodgers are favored.
I'll have to look at the odds. I don't even know.
I bet you I'm gonna guess without even looking at it that Arizona for the series, not game one, for the whole series is plus 175. I'll say.
Let me pull it up here.
I'm gonna say 210.
Good job, Truck. I like what you said there.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Confidence is king, especially in the postseason. Very good. Yes.
For the
Absolutely.
series, plus 154 Arizona.
Okay.
Wow, a lot of late money going on Arizona.
Phillies 160.
I mean that was an impressive 2-game sweep against the Brewers. The Brewers aren't a bad team. They're a pretty good team. Their pitching is really good.
I picked the Brewers to go.
I thought they were going to steamroll him the way Gallen was pitching. He wasn't doing good at all. And I was like, oh, here we go.
Once they beat their top dog Burns, that was
it was over.
Loud statement to beat their number one. That's kind of like when the Giants went in and beat Philadelphia in 2010. They beat Doc Holliday in game one when Holliday was I think Holliday threw a no-hitter the series before. He was hot. But Lincecum beat him game one, and that set the tone. You beat the other team's best pitcher in game one.
Game one can set the tone. It can
Very much so.
Can affect the rest of the series.
I kind of like Minnesota though. They got a no-name team, but they got kind of a chip on their shoulder.
They're pretty underrated because their pitching staff is pretty good. They have Sonny Gray. Who else do they have? They have Pablo Lopez.
Sonny Gray was nasty at Oakland, and then he had a couple of down years. And
he wasn't too good in New York.
The Giants could have had him for a handful of beans.
He had like a 2.8 this year.
Yeah, they could have. I don't even know what Sonny Gray's
Farhan does is just a joke.
I bet Sonny Gray's making less than Disco and Wood are.
Corbin Burns is not a free agent. Mercatna, not yet. Let's talk about this. Did you guys see the attendance at Tampa Bay?
I'm not surprised.
19,000 yesterday for a playoffs. 19,000. 19,000.
And the Giants were going to move there.
Yeah, exactly. I'll tell you what, man. If I'm Rob Manfred, I'm like, you know what? I know they're building a new stadium, but I'll say, you know what? We're moving the team. You're not
producing to Jacksonville.
I was going to say, if Las Vegas is getting the A's for sure, what's the next city to get a team if Tampa did move?
I don't think Jacksonville has enough. It's pretty.
Portland?
Although it would help
Nashville.
because you could get some South Carolina from that.
Tennessee.
Yeah, Nashville would be yeah.
That's an upcoming city.
Yep. They're serious. Tampa Bay, you won 99 games or 98, whatever the heck it was.
I know. Isn't that crazy?
And you
Remember
can't
they
even
started off like 30-0 or some shit.
you can't even get more than 35,000 in for a playoff game. That should be whatever that place holds. It should be standing room only.
Exactly.
I mean, come on, 19,000. There were more empty seats than there were seats filled. That's pathetic. I'm sorry. I know it's a ghost town that sells other teams' merch. Troc says he's been to Tropicana. It's an awful stadium. It looks like why would you have a white dome with a fly ball? Any fly ball with a white baseball looking up for the ball.
Baseball in Florida in general, like even the Marlins, they built that beautiful ballpark.
Yeah,
they don't really show up there.
Like, get baseball out.
They're too big. It's not a baseball state at all.
It's really
a good football state.
It's a great football state. It's not even a great basketball state. It's a football state, man.
Everyone wants to be outside. They don't want to be inside.
It's just, I don't know what their problem is, but
too many people
Florida,
want
you have to have a dome. Too much.
I don't know. I mean, Matthew's down there near them, Atlanta, and that's fairly close. Baseball in Atlanta and Georgia is crazy. I mean, they're crazy about their team, but they're the only team really in the Southeast. You got Miami and Tampa, but they don't draw much. I mean, you got Atlanta.
Could New Orleans back a baseball team?
I don't know. I went to a AAA game there once. I lived down there.
I like the Nashville idea. I think they would support them there.
Yeah.
Or when you turn 21, we'll go hang out in Nashville.
Sounds good.
The Southeast is really, you got a great, I don't know. Maybe they just really love their college baseball. They're really good down there in college baseball.
College in general is huge in the South. It's bigger than pro sports.
It is. It's all about. You look at the baseball teams in the SEC, and then the football, and then the basketball. Kentucky's been the main SEC team for years in basketball, but you got they are huge in college. When I was living in Louisiana for a little while outside New Orleans, there was no talk hardly at all about the Saints. It was LSU. It was Tiger football. People would drive from New Orleans to Baton Rouge, and it was like everything was purple and gold. But
Eric, if we go to Tampa, Hulk Hogan has his own bar and restaurant there called Hulk's Hangout, and he's there most of the time.
Oh, you can do a food
Hulk's
review.
Hangout.
Well, brother.
Yeah.
Oh, my little Hulkamaniacs. Yeah,
he's there a lot, mingling with fans, and I heard it's a cool spot. I've seen a lot of videos about it.
All right, so we covered Tampa. Toronto was just blah. It was nothing, no run, no excitement, just a quick over and done series. Tampa missed out. If they got a 2-out bases, second and third, a 2-out, 2-strike hit to get their only run. Otherwise, they would have tied or broken the record for 34 consecutive scoreless innings in the playoffs. I was rooting for them to get it because they deserve it. You can't score a run in over 3 games. That's equivalent to almost 4 full games of being shut out. And they got the doggone run, and there was 19 or 20,000 there. Jeez. Yeah. Pull that franchise, get rid of it. Let's move on to the next game before we let's get to some a couple of Twitter plays and then some football.
Real quick, let me answer MF. He asked Dan if me and you were going to go to the fall league. We've been talking about it.
Yeah, we're going to get to the fall league for sure.
Yeah, we want to see Reggie Crawford.
Yeah,
another Giants pick, two-way guy.
He won't be a two-way guy though.
Don't think so?
No, he'd probably just be a pitcher.
Hey, we could get him early on NorCal Sports Network.
We could.
He could do a laugh like Matos did.
Yeah, we could.
We could save
It helps me with my trauma, Giants. As a matter of fact, it reminds me of the show I'm watching called The Bear. Sick call, Commando. This network, great help with his trauma as a Giants fan. Matter of fact, it reminds me of the show I'm watching called The Bear. Is that the one that Farhan was watching, The Bear? Isn't that?
Yeah.
It's just like, gosh. So we got that game. The Phillies just crushed Miami. No series at all. It was over. Really, all the series were just pretty much one-sided. The only relatively close games was the Twins and the Blue Jays. A couple moments, but now we're going to get into the fun stuff. 5-game series. And then, of course, the NLCS and ALCS after that, 7-game series. Manager-wise, we're hearing that there was odds placed. I was trying to put it up here.
Real quick, Sick Call Commando says, "Hey, Dan, this network is great. It helps."
Yeah, we just played that.
Oh, did you?
Oh,
my bad.
Just read that. Yeah.
It's all good.
Where did it go? MF sent me a thing that says, on deadspin.com, the early odds for the Giants manager is at plus 500. Will Venable and Stephen Vogt.
Will Venable, what a name.
Yeah, that's Max Venable's son.
I was going to say, that's Max's son. Max, pinch hitter extraordinaire in the 70s.
Yep. Came up with the Dodgers and then got Rule 5, I think, by the Giants, or I don't know how they got him, but
he's the assistant manager in Texas.
Yep, he's a young guy, about 40. Mark DeRosa plus 700. Bob Melvin, he's off the books now. He's staying in San Diego along with AJ Preller. They're going to run it back, and they're going to contend.
Yeah.
Mark Halberg plus 900. Kai Correa plus 1,200.
Hey,
Ron Wotus plus 1,200. Mattingly 1,400. Joe Espada 14. Matt Williams 14. Clayton McCullough with the Dodgers first base coach plus 1,600. And it goes on down to Eckler, Donnie Eckler, some other names of note. I mentioned Mattingly, George Lombard. He was with the Dodgers, with the Dodgers, plus 2,500. Buster plus 4,000. Will Clark plus 4,000. Bo Chief plus 5,000, and Dusty plus 10,000. You know who I think might get it? Somebody might have mentioned in the chat earlier too. I thought I saw it, but I wouldn't be surprised to see a Stephen Vogt. Stephen Vogt, the former catcher, played with the A's, played the Giants 1 year, lifelong Giants fan. But did you guys see that's what I got to put up. Did you see the article put up by Dieter today?
No.
Okay, this is worth reading, guys. Trust me. This is really good. And it's, let me see. Here it is. You guys, I got to share it. That would help. And then I want to get off the Giants. But this really is what we've been saying, but he said it so much more eloquently as a journalist who can write. And Dieter might join us tomorrow night on the show, guys. I reached out to Dieter,
nice.
and he said he may be able to do it tomorrow night. But I said props to Dieter for this excellent article. Been saying this very thing, and it's refreshing to hear a Bay Area journalist speak the truth. Every Bay Area journalist and sports talk host with any credibility should be saying the same thing. Let's open the article. Here it is. Hopefully. Yes.
Nope.
Not opening?
When you open it through Twitter, you're going to have to open it up in a new window. Share it through a new window.
So I got to stop this screen and open a new one, right?
You can keep it up. You just got to go where it says present. And then if you go up to window.
Window. Come on. Present. Share screen. There we go. Is it up now?
Yep.
All right, guys. Great article. Can you guys see that?
Yeah, that's good.
Oh, listen to this article. I wonder if we could just listen to it. Can we do that?
It's the robot. Go for it.
That's okay, right? That's
Yeah.
better than me reading it because I'm tired of reading all day.
Kurtenbach. SF Giants ownership has set up the organization for years of dysfunction. San Francisco, this is not an appropriate way to run a baseball team. Not in this day and age. Not in this kind of market. With one decision, the Giants have set themselves up for years of unnecessary messiness and continued mediocrity. When Giants president of baseball operations Farhan Zaidi recommended to the team's governing board that they fire manager Gabe Kapler last week, it should have sparked a larger conversation about the organization's future. That was the time to decide if Zaidi is the right person to lead this team. Both Zaidi and Kapler's contracts with the Giants expire after the 2024 season.
You're not very
but someone's
intelligent,
head had to
artificial.
roll after a sub-.500 season. So Zaidi deftly sacrificed Kapler to save himself.
This is pretty
I
funny.
don't blame Zaidi for making the move. It was justifiable. Kapler was floundering in his role. But the fact that Zaidi could save himself is the problem. Zaidi and Kapler worked in lockstep. The former handpicked the latter. The latter implemented the former's vision on a minute-by-minute basis. That's how teams, good and bad, operate in this era, and it won't change. The director of baseball operations calls the shots, and managers sell it to the team and fans. Surely, Giants ownership knows that. They must. Yet they're leaving Zaidi in contract limbo, a fact he said Tuesday he doesn't expect to change. As such, the new Giants manager will work on a different timeline than the man who hires them. And make no mistake, Zaidi is making this manager hire. That's a recipe for dysfunction. That's the start of a mess that takes multiple years to clean up. At some point, someone will take this open manager's job. But unless the Giants have a hush-hush extension, itself, a 100-foot wide red flag, with Zaidi, who would want to be the next manager of this team. Surely, no one with solid options or serious tenure. Under the current public understanding, Zaidi is entering a make-or-break season. Another .500 non-playoff team in 2024.
I can't take this seriously.
The manager who just hired will either be sitting with him, one and done, or looking like a lame duck himself this time next season. Neither is a good look for the Giants.
Welcome to the artificial intelligence show.
The open manager job,
Hold on.
pushing the narrative that the Giants
Hold
are
on.
a
I
great,
gotta shut her up.
storied organization
I gotta
that can
shut her
attract
up.
candidates.
Shut up, AI.
But
Man.
All right.
man.
I can't take it. All right, let me start over. Not over, but where she left off. Okay.
Hilarious.
Under the current public understanding, Zaidi is entering a make or break season. Another .500, comma 9. non-dash playoff team in 2024, comma, and he will be looking for a new gig, period. And then and the manager he just hired will either be exiting with him, -1 and done or okay. All right, seriously. And the manager, this is a great point though. And the manager just hired will either be exiting with him, one and done, or looking like a lame duck himself this time next season. Neither is a good look for the Giants. Liar said Tuesday that there's been plenty of interest in the open manager, pushing the narrative that the Giants are a great storied organization that can attract candidates. But that's all surface level interest. Once the process truly, now get this, once the process truly pushes forward and real details of the job need to be discussed, the incongruity Giants ownership has shown with Zaidi will come to the forefront. Smart candidates will pass on this gig. Key sentence of the whole. Smart candidates will pass on this gig. I like Zaidi, and I don't know if there is a better option to lead the Giants baseball operations department. He has made progress for this organization, particularly regarding the farm system, but he has failed famously as a free agent recruiter. Maybe the game is rigged against him being in charge of the Giants, but the organization has swung and missed with big-name players on the open market in recent off seasons. Zaidi said Tuesday, amid 40 minutes of questions and answers in the Giants dugout, that any manager the team hires must be a good recruiter of free agents. We want to have an emphasis on continuity, players that are going to make it for a long time, said the man who can't say for sure if he'll still be in this job this time next year. From this point onwards, the chain reaction of not re-signing or firing Zaidi will be felt in everything the Giants do. That's what I've been saying, right? It's going to be hanging over him all year. Yep. Indecision at the top doesn't breed positive outcomes down the line. A fourth choice manager isn't going to attract marquee free agents. And what player would want to sign up long-term for an organization that appears destined for serious changes in the coming years? So the Giants will likely go into 24 with the same kind of uninteresting hodgepodge of platoon player veterans and youngsters too green to make a serious impact they played this past season. You know, the kind of players Zaidi said Tuesday make it hard to win games. We're looking to get more athletic, get younger, Zaidi said, before adding, it's tough to make the transition from even AAA to the big leagues. I think you're going to see ups and downs with rookies. The irony of it all is palpable. The mismanagement is widely apparent. The whole thing has been botched to high heaven for no good reason, because so long as Zaidi, the most important baseball person in the organization, remains in limbo, the Giants will be there too. And that's an unacceptable outcome.
How many articles have we seen recently written by guys on the beat sort of criticizing Farhan? That's one. Didn't Ann
Baggerly, I think, had something.
And Killen do one?
Yeah, and Killian.
So that's a couple. I mean,
they need to be all like that. Emphasis.
They all need to be like that.
John Shea.
The focus needs to be.
Got to come on stronger. That's ridiculous. That's absolutely ridiculous to have this guy running this show the way he is. With it's just ludicrous. So
I think he's got a multi-year deal. I think that's what it is.
Well,
I don't think
he
so.
does.
Because I mean, I listened to the press conference last night, or no, today, and he was asked plain out, do you have a 1-year deal? And he's like, yeah, this is my last year on my deal. So I don't think he would lie about that. But just listening to that, he's such a joke, man. I mean, that's the guy who you want representing your team? Seriously,
it's pathetic. It's beyond.
He didn't answer one question to like.
So this begs the question, though: if he's back on 1 year, what kind of leverage is this guy going to have?
He doesn't have any
None.
leverage. The whole
He'll have
team
no
doesn't
leverage.
have leverage.
How is he going to have any leverage?
There you go. Trock says, "Make Farhan great again. Shave it off." Come on, Eric. This show is. I mean, we're down in numbers. We're not even at 100 anymore because it's the playoffs.
If you get the bigger glasses like Farhan and shave it, you're good
come
to
on,
go, man.
Shave just the center. It grows back. Look, you just were clean shaven yesterday. Look at the shadow. It's not even a shadow. It's like, come on.
That's amazing, man.
Come on, man.
Come on, man.
We've talked about the whole idea about bringing Ned, have Buster learn under him for 2, 3, 4 years, and then Buster take over. Oh my God.
Sounds great, doesn't it?
What if their plan is keep Farhan for 1 year, let Buster learn under him, and then Buster take over after a year? I don't want Buster learning under him.
No.
I don't think Buster wants to be in the main circle of attention, sort of.
He wants to be behind the scenes.
He wants to be behind the scenes, sort of like, because I think if he would be sort of like the president of baseball ops, he would have to do a great job, or at least a pretty good job. Because if he doesn't, it would look pretty bad on him and the organization. Him moving back here, spend a year learning, and then just like you just hoist him up to be the GM and he sort of.
So we're going to go through all this over again next year then, because what manager in their right mind is going to be like, I'm only going to be, Ned's only, or not Ned, but Farhan's only going to be my. That's when the GM hires a manager, that's kind of like a relationship there. So you're going to be there for 1 year and then you're gone. That tells me it's a Kai Correa or a Mark Holberg then, if that's the case.
There is no way we can talk about this guy and this team and the same setup for 6-7 months again.
He's already saying it. Right? I mean, that's what Farhan's saying. I mean, like I said, unless there's a secret long-term deal, this is what we're going to get again next year.
Hey, you know what the Giants need? We need a one owner. We need to get rid of this ownership group. Get us one owner. Get us an owner like John Middleton.
Oh man, yeah, you just saw that video?
Yeah, I saw that.
Let's check this out, guys. This is awesome. Let's blow this up here. Get that. There we go.
I'm not seeing it.
Oh, why is it not going? Oh, it's over. Gosh darn it. Why did it do that? Okay, hold on.
There it is.
That's an owner that cares about the team.
He's the one that went out and flew out to fire Gabe Kapler after 2 years.
And he's the one that flew out to go get Bryce Harper as well.
Cares about the culture, cares about his team, cares about his fans, cares about
He's a baseball fan.
He's a baseball
Giants
fan.
don't have any baseball guys.
No, you know who we got? We got Larry Baer.
Yeah.
You know who's at least the face.
You know, this is what you love to see. Him, even Steve Cohen. The Mets haven't been too good the last couple of years, but you know that he cares.
Yeah,
he's out there. He tweets and everything. He cares about the team. And
we played that one.
His main thing is running the team.
One last thing on the Giants. I want to play. I got to find it, and it's. Did you guys? I know Lowe's commented on it today. That's kind of how I saw it. Did you guys see Shasky's kind of emotional rant?
Yeah,
I felt his pain, man.
Yeah, I saw it.
I don't know if everybody else saw it here, so let's play it for the chat here. Here we go.
Seen every inning of every game. You know how many guys I talk? I'm ready to cry on this. No. I love baseball.
Yeah. Hold on, let me get it to start.
I was proud of you. I was really proud of you. And I know I mean this because I care. You know why? You know why? I care. I watch this team. I watch this team every inning of every game. You know how many guys I talk? I'm ready to cry on this team. I love baseball. I love baseball. And I watch this team like you do every night. And it's sad what they've become. They've devolved into a team that I don't care about, and all I ever cared about was this team. I want to see. They brought me some of my favorite memories, okay? And they've tapped into my heartstrings. And there are guys, I want to pass this on to my family. My brother's raising 3 boys right now. I bring them soft little toss baseballs because I play baseball in the yard with them. I want my brother and my dad and my grandfather and me and all the kids I'm coaching to love the Giants the way I love the Giants. And this guy doesn't get it. And then he goes and rips the city that I'm from. Look, it's one thing. And The Last Black Man in San Francisco, the movie, said it beautifully. When the 2 tech people are talking on the bus and they're saying, I hate San Francisco. Yeah. I hate San Francisco. Right. He goes, excuse me, ma'am, are you from San Francisco? And he says, no, I'm not. He goes, you can't say you hate San Francisco if you ain't never loved it. Yeah. And when someone who's not from here rips our community, I'm so proud of you for standing up for us because this is my team that has represented my community well. And now they don't. And to hear this guy say what our community isn't, there's a lot of things that aren't going great right now. Wow. But for him to cowardly back away from the statements he said, using excuses of why he couldn't sign people, that hurt me. As a citizen of this city, as a community member of San Francisco, and as someone who loves the Giants and loves the Bay Area. So no, I know you don't want to give yourself credit. I'm giving you credit because goddamn it, B, I never was more hurt than hearing one of the people who's supposed to represent my team that represents my area talk down upon our community. That hurt me.
No, it's hurtful. And I want to get into the other side.
There we go. Man, that's passion. That's passion.
Big time.
And,
he was damn near in tears.
Oh, he was.
It was legit. Like
you're right, Lo.
He was a native. He grew up, still is in San Francisco. And, when Farhan says things like that, it's not just about the team, man. You're talking about generations of people of families. It hits really deep, and it really alienates the fan base. So,
well, this is what he said the other day. Remember, he goes, "I'm not worried about free agents. People want to come play with the Giants." And then, on the other hand, he says they can't get free agents. This guy's a liar,
big time.
And I don't know what the heck does Farhan have something else? Was he the guy on that phone when he knocked over his wife, Larry Bear? When Larry Bear's wife was Farhan on there with Larry Bear? I mean, does Farhan have something over Larry Bear? Is that why he's still with the Giants? What secrets he got on Larry Bear?
Blackmail.
That's what I'm talking about.
Caught Larry going to the Mitchell Brothers strip club down on Tenderloin.
When Larry knocked over when Pam, and he said, "Pam, Pam," and he walks away.
Grabbing that phone, man. That stripper was trying to text him,
Well, I'm saying maybe it was Farhan and Larry Bear, huh? I don't know. Jeez. I don't know why you would keep this guy around. What is he's ruined. He's ruined the franchise, and the owners have allowed it. So they're as equally as guilty.
They have equal accountability for sure, and not enough people are talking about it, but we do. We have. So
I mean, these guys are flat out embarrassment joke. And I would tell him if he came on here, I say you've embarrassed the Giants, Farhan. Why do you play around, with all this platoon crap and not go out and get stars? You said it yourself. It's the San Francisco Giants. This is an historic franchise. People want to come here. Then why don't you get them? Is the problem they don't want to come, or you don't have the ability to get them to come?
Come on. It's so obvious to the second one. I mean, it's just, you don't have the ability to get them because, one, you're a horrible GM, and two, you don't have the manager and coaching staff fit to help boost that player up. Or the team.
It's disgusting, and
Farhan would say, "Are you sure that I said that, Dan?
Are
you sure you're not paraphrasing that, Dan?"
That's a good one, Lowe's. Put those glasses on. Here, put these on right here.
Dan, are you sure?
That's awesome.
Put those glasses back on, man.
Oh my God.
That's hilarious.
I in you, man. Yeah.
Hey,
now I know what to go for Halloween, man.
Eric, rewind that and play that again. Eric, you got your earmugs on. Rewind that and play that again. You got to put that spot right back up there again. That was fire. Oh man, I'm telling you, could have passed if those were black and not red or whatever. Are those red or pink? What do you got on you?
Those are red. I got different colors. Yeah.
Oh,
I'm wearing black and red today, so
that was hilarious. Oh
yeah,
my goodness.
I have some black glasses over there that would be perfect.
You get them at Costco?
No, I got them from Amazon. They're just like my computer glasses, because I got LASIK.
Yes, that is so true. We have a new Farhan, man.
All right, here we go.
Eric, I'm sorry, but we were all wrong. You're not Farhan.
Exactly.
It's Low Steve, hands down. You look just like him, man.
No, I don't. Well, the hair maybe, possibly, but I'm not.
With the face, the full. Oh, this is great. It's disgusting. And
Farhan would say, Are you sure that I said that, Dan?
Well, what?
Are you sure you're not paraphrasing that, Dan?
That's a good one, Lowe's. Put those glasses on. Here, put these on right here.
Dan, are you sure?
Oh man!
Right. Oh man!
And now you know why I wear hats all the time.
Okay. Yeah. I probably could do that. You want me to try that?
Top 5 moment of the show for sure.
Let me see if I
had everybody rolling on that one.
Oh man!
If I had Eric's dark complexion, man, it would be on.
Yeah, let me see if I can top that. No, I don't think so, because you got the fuller face than I do of more rounded. You got the Farhan.
Got a rounder face. Yeah,
yes.
Sure.
All right,
I'm
so
free.
Here we go.
Hey, Eric, you're welcome. I took you off.
Thank you.
Here we go. I'm going to try my best Farhan.
Here we go.
All right, everybody. Welcome to the close of the 23 season. It's been a tough year. You guys have any questions?
Yeah, I think I got you beat a little bit on that.
Yeah, yours was magic, man.
Oh, man.
Yours was magic. I can't put this hat on. Gosh darn it. Give me the Rangers hat. I got it.
Can we segue to football now?
Yeah, let's segue to some football. Oh, look at this. I got my glasses stuck on my head, my earphones. Look at that. Got right in between there. There we go. All right. So, well, that was classic. So,
we always bring humor to this show, guys. Come on.
Yeah.
You gotta give that to us. We bring a little comedy here, all of us.
Yeah. So
Eric is Farhan's half brother. Lowe's is Farhan's older brother.
Well, let's not get crazy.
Oh man.
How old is Farhan?
He's probably close to
late 40s.
Late 40s, I think.
Oh, okay, I could pass. I'm 56, so yeah. Thanks, Justin. Screw you, Justin.
And you just need to go get a little darker, man. Go spend a little time out in the sun, in the Arizona sun.
Yeah, I could.
Get a little darker. You know, you probably got that melanin in you, right? To get you darker when the sun hits.
My mom was light skinned, so I kind of take after her. But yeah, I could. I mean, it's not 108 no more. So yeah,
I have that olive skin. So from the Italian, so I used to get dark, but my wife's got that. What do they call the?
Come on, Kyle. I'll take the older brother, but not his dad, dude. Come on, man.
I can't remember the.
I'm sorry I did that. Now I'm gonna get it forever.
I know. You just hope you're forever memorialized.
Yeah.
Oh yes, that's awesome. Where is Bora? Come back, Bora.
Yeah, he could be a bear.
he looks like he's our Larry Bear. Bora, come on back. Probably.
Speaking of football, I have a trade out there. I'm still waiting for Heroku to get that.
I got a trade out here. Hey, Bora, look at the comment.
Oh, I heard. I'm just making some mac and cheese.
So
if we kind of are the Larry Bear, you got the Larry Bear.
I got the curly
haircut. Yeah, you got the curly.
If we have a Halloween show, like I'll come as Farhan.
Oh my god!
I'll come as Larry Bear. Dan will come as Ron Wotus.
Oh, that's good.
and Eric, you got to lose about 70 pounds, and you can be Kai Correa. You got to shave your head.
Oh man, Eric is the injured player.
Yeah.
Oh. I got to contemplate this trade from Will Martinez.
Come on, Heroku.
Makes sense why he wants
that trade out there forever, man.
He's a buck. That's why he wants another buck.
Bora needs a bigger nose and he can be Larry's son. Hey, Bora's got a pretty good honker going there, man. I don't know. How much bigger do you need it to be, man? Man, leave the poor guy alone. He's about to be 20. He's about to be 19. Damn.
Right?
Yep.
There you go, man.
Wow.
Comedy.
Will Martinez says,
"Oh wait, I better look at MF's trade request before he yanks it." Oh, come on. Come on, MF. Let's see. I'll counter that.
I don't know. Yeah.
I'll counter that, MF. Let's make a deal. Let's make a deal.
Yeah, I'm trying to get a deal with Hiroku, but he isn't doing anything. It's just sitting there.
Yeah, Hiroku, that offer's still on the table. It's gonna go away in about a day. So,
Bora, you have not offered me Lamar Jackson.
what would you give up for Lamar?
Let me think about it. Hey, look.
Everyone's looking. Is there the trades going?
I got to see if Cup is going to play, because if he is, then maybe I can let go of a receiver.
I saw there is footage of him practicing.
Yeah, I'll take Tyreek.
He already canceled it.
He
already canceled. MF pulled it right back. Is this like a? All right, MF, come on, MF. We could do better than that. We can do better than that. Who's going to pull off a deal? Is anybody going to pull off a real deal?
I know, Hiroku, but that other guy will match up with your other quarterback pretty nicely. I think a bone to toss to you. Ah, gotcha. All right, well, I'll just pull back mine. That's fine. No big deal.
Ah, there it is. Thank you, love. Yeah, my wife, I was trying to remember the skin tone, and she just... Have you heard of Morena? Morena skin tone?
No, I haven't.
Yeah. It's very pretty.
It's 10:30. I think I better jet.
You want to pull off a deal here after you get off the show, Bora? You got anything you want to deal with? Send me a deal.
I'll take a gander at your team.
It's a darn good one. It's got the third power rating in the league right now.
All right, I'll take that into consideration.
Yeah, who's got the top team in the league right now? It's power rankings. It's Gabe's food review, then Hiroku or whatever, Adios, Los Dan or whatever, and then me. But that changes week to week.
I just beat Gabe's. He's still up there.
You want to know where you rank power ratings are?
4th,
Bora?
Yeah, I know where I rank.
Where?
12th.
That's standings, but power rankings, you are not the worst in the league.
What am I?
The guy above you is. Look up, like Brady Bunch. Look up.
Okay.
Look. Just tilt your head up and then see him, and there he is, right there.
You got to look down. You got to look down at the same time, Eric. That's how the Brady.
Brady Bunch. Yeah, come on. There's his story. Hey, Los.
What the hell are we doing on the show, man?
It's a story of a man named Brady.
We had live.
Eric, do you have a pen? Eric, do you have a pen on you?
Pencil. Why? What's
Yeah,
up?
Will B says Bora's got a good team. He'll turn it around. Yeah, I don't know why it hasn't turned around. Yeah, I started off 0-4 though last year.
Oh wow, pretty good.
I started off 0-4 last year, Bora,
Mm-hmm.
and I made it all the way to 7-7.
Mm-hmm.
So,
I just need to make the playoffs. That's it.
That's it.
All right, guys. Well, I'll see you guys later.
All right. Take it easy, Bora.
Later, Bora.
Have a good one.
See ya.
See you, Bora. All right. So
Me and Purdy have the most budget left in the league. He has 150 and I have 149. I've spent $1.
Wow.
That guy is in fourth place, Dan. Fourth place. Will Mr. Cup play this week?
Yeah, that's a tough gamble, man.
That's what I gambled on. Like I just wanted to be okay until he came back. It doesn't have to be this week because I mean, even if he comes back, he's playing the Eagles. Like Eagles got a tough D. Like how much can he really do? But it's going to be interesting to see what Puka Nakua does when Cup comes back. I think he's still going to be good. I think he's a hell of a receiver. The Rams got 3 nice receivers. That Tuta guy is not bad either. So we'll see what happens.
Yeah, it will be interesting. Here, I'm going to message MF Pick. All right. And then we're about done here.
Yeah.
All right. Let me just finish that. And there we go. And submit. All right, MF. Take a look. So I think we'll see what happens tomorrow night. No baseball. See if I can maybe get Dieter on. And we'll just have him for a little bit. And we'll talk, some Giants. Talk about the article if we can.
Let me know for sure so I could do a thumb.
Yeah, I'll text him tomorrow, see if he's available. He wasn't sure. He said he may be able to do tomorrow night. So anyway, that wraps it up here for NorCal Sports Network playoff coverage. We have next playoff games are Saturday. All 4 AL and NLDS games are on the docket. Who's our picks? Quickly go around the room as we pick the series. There's 4 series: Texas, Baltimore, and Houston, Minnesota in the American League. Who do you got?
Man. Baltimore and Minnesota. I'm going against Texas like I am this Sunday night.
Okay.
No Texas, no Dallas, no Houston.
What do you got, Balco guy? Balco boy?
Man, I want to say the Diamondbacks are going to beat the Dodgers, but
we're
I think
on the
Dodgers.
American League.
Oh, you just do American League? No, it's going to be.
Then we'll get...
Oh man, yeah, I think it's going to be the Twins.
Eric,
the Texas and Baltimore one though. Oh, I'm gonna go Texas. Texas and Twins.
All right. Can you make that face like you did again? Like, do that. How did you do that?
Very carefully. Yeah, exactly. Yeah.
There we go.
There you go.
All right. So you got Texas and who?
Texas and Minnesota. Minnesota
to beat Houston. Okay, I got Texas. So. I got Texas and Houston. Okay. National League: Dodgers, Diamondbacks, Atlanta, Philly.
I'll go first real quick. Oh, this one's easy. I'll say Braves and Dodgers.
Diamondbacks, Braves.
Ditto for me. Diamondbacks, Braves, Los, and then we'll see where we get after the series. So we'll go from there. All right, everybody. Have a great night. We'll see you. Hopefully,
I might stick around. I don't know if Will B wants to come on. You want to come on, Will B?
All right. Well,
let me just see if he wants to come in real quick. If you want to jet.
Odd close. I was like, where's the music?
Leave it there.
All right. So I'm out of here. I'd like to thank our sponsors. Pig and a Pick. No, that's not our sponsor. Yeah. So we'll let you know. Be checking the YouTube, see if we got a show coming for tomorrow night. Check your Twitter, put some stuff out. Maybe Senior will talk some fantasy football strategy with Will B. Will B says he can't make it.
All right, we'll just close it down.
Another live draft. Live draft of what's that? Live draft. Is that the NFS or DFS or whatever that is?
They're gonna have a live draft from the season. doing? I bet someone does have a fantasy league for fall league baseball, man. I wouldn't doubt it. Fantasy is just so anything to make a buck.
That's crazy. Another live draft at 11. Woo!
That's
MF
late.
says, Dan, Laporta for Kittle. I'm not doing that. Laporta's a lot of targets to Laporta. On my pick 5 games, on your pick 5 games, I'm not sure what he's referring to. I'm in my Survivor League. I'm 4-0 on both Survivor Leagues. So I got to pick 2 teams this week in one of my Survivor pools, Los. 2. Now from the rest of the season, 5 through week 17, it's picking 2.
What are the
2 teams.
What are the options?
Well, once you pick one team, you can't pick them again.
No,
so,
I know. But what are the options this weekend?
I don't know. I've used the Niners already. I used them last week against Arizona. Who else have I used? I used Buffalo against the Raiders earlier in the year. Oh, I think I may have used Dallas already. I can't remember. I try and stay alive, and get what I think is the sure ones. But nothing's sure in the National Football League, right?
It really isn't. Tennessee blasting Cincinnati last week.
Yeah.
Arizona beating Dallas. Washington damn near beat Philly.
Oh, Yahoo has NFL up until week 7, so you can get in a fantasy league and up in a new fantasy league just playing Yahoo. Isn't that free leagues though, or is that money you pay? I don't know. I don't have time to be in a free league.
Yeah.
I'm not sure. All right, guys.
All right, boys.
Have a good one. We'll see you hopefully tomorrow night. Later.
Later.
See ya.